Namaskar, welcome back. My name is Dada Krsnasevananda, and this is our weekly online meditation circle. And every week we have a little bit of chanting. We use a mantra, Bhavanam Kevalam, which you can translate as only love everywhere. And we use this mantra for 10 minutes chanting and for about 20 minutes guided meditation. And the power of the mantra is that it is a simple description of what we can experience of the deeper underlying connectedness and oneness that is the fundamental essence of everything. So we become what we think about, we become what we focus on, and the mantra focuses our thoughts on the unchanging, eternal, underlying oneness that brings us that feeling of connectedness, of peacefulness, and well-being. So we could say that in English, only love everywhere, but we use the Sanskrit because sound also has power. So we'll do 10 minutes chanting and 20 minutes guided meditation, and after that I'll share some spiritual thoughts and we can have some question answer. So think about it. If during the meditation a question occurs to you, you can just write it in the chat and I'll do my best to respond to that. I hope you've all had a good week, and I hope you enjoy this evening's meditation. So, as I usually say at the beginning of the meditation, for those of you who might be joining for the first time, sometimes in a troubled world, it can seem a little bit hard to sync with the idea only love everywhere. But as far as our personal lives are concerned, we can focus on the underlying beauty of it, or we can focus on the surface differences. And the same applies on our collective life. On the surface, we may have many different conflicts, but underneath, something holds us together, something connects us to the universe, something connects us to each other. And when more people focus on that, we strengthen that underlying connectedness and weaken the outer separateness. So it's not only enjoyable personally, but it's useful collectively because it shifts our consciousness to a more connected and loving sense of integration. So that's the logic behind focusing on that idea. Okay, so let's get started. We'll just switch the audio to... just a few tips for doing the chanting. So we're going to do chanting now. Some of you who know the step or the movement that goes with it, you can, if you have the space, stand up and dance. Those of you who don't, then mantra always has more power when you think about the meaning first. So take a moment before we start to close your eyes and focus on that thought. Only love everywhere. The underlying oneness that connects us all, that holds the universe together. Right? Keep that beautiful thought in your mind. And remember that when you sing, you send out the message, you radiate the vibration. So put a little love and care into your voice and send out that healing thought when we do the chanting. All right. Baba Namo Kevalam, Baba Namo Kevalam, Baba Namo Kevalam, Baba Namo Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo 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 Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo 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 Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo 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 Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo 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 Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo 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 Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo 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 Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo 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 Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo 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 Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo 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 Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo 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 Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo 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 Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo Kevalam, Baba Nam Kevalam, Baba Namo Kevalam. All right. So before we get started on the meditation, just a little thought to share about singing the mantra, Baba Nam Kevalam. So in the Bible it says, in the beginning was the Word, right? So the sonic form of the divine. Think about that when you sing the mantra, that you have the divine in the form of sound right at your fingertips. And if you think about that you become what you think about, then when you focus on the sound, the mantra, which is something sonic, you become something sonic, or you get in touch with your sonic nature. So everything has vibration, everything has sound. We think about ourselves usually in the physical terms of the body, but why not focus on the sonic nature of yourself? I am a song, I am the sound, I am the wave of Baba Nam Kevalam. So have a thought about that next time you do the chanting. Okay, so I'm going to bring up some music, some meditation music. And just in case people join sometimes halfway through and don't know what's going on, we'll put this graphic of the mantra up. All right, so make yourself comfortable. Fold your hands in your lap. Close your eyes. Try turning your tongue a little bit up and back in your mouth, so that the tip of your tongue is touching the roof of your mouth. And we do that because it helps turn the speech energy back inside. So we fold the hands, we fold the legs, we close the eyes, we turn the tongue back. And all these elements put together help the mind turn inwards towards our inner being rather than outwards. Take a moment to focus on your posture. How are you sitting? Imagine you have a little string pulling you up from the top of your head, so your spine feels straight but not stiff. And as you sit in that posture, which, by the way, research shows that just sitting in that posture changes your mental wavelength to something longer and more calming. So take a minute to check in with how you're feeling physically. See if you can feel your whole body. And just sit with your body awareness for a few moments. That helps bring you out of your head a little bit and arrive in the present moment. Try focusing on your breathing for a moment. Bring your breath down to your belly. And as you breathe in, feel your belly expand. As you breathe out, feel it contract. And for a few moments, just focus on that sensation of the breath in your belly. And we do that because it helps to trigger something called the relaxation response. Very simple way of relaxing just by breathing through your abdomen, consciously expanding and feeling your abdomen expand and contract as you breathe. After you've done that for a few moments, look inwards. See if you can connect with your feeling of existence, your feeling of being. The feeling, I am here. I exist. And sit with that feeling of being, that feeling of existence, for a few moments, sitting silently with yourself. We all have a natural spirituality. In yoga, it is said that the very nature of your existence is blissful. So sometimes just sitting with your sense of existence is a very simple way to connect with that bliss. Now begin to use some visualization. We use the visualization to step back and out of the narrow boundaries of our everyday world and open up a bigger space. So imagine a tall mountain far away. And take a moment to try and hold that picture in your mind. A tall mountain far away. As you do that, it pulls you up and out of your everyday world and into a bigger space. Now imagine coming to the top of the mountain. And as you come towards the mountain, leave your world behind. Cares, troubles, stress, anxiety. Leave everything. And come to the top of the mountain with just yourself. Imagine being there, far above the world, with the view stretching out as far as you can see. And take a moment to hold that and enjoy a sense of space and spaciousness, a feeling of lightness and freedom, and a sense of detachment, being above everything. Engage your imagination power and try to hold that as best as you can. Now begin to think about the idea of the mantra, only love, nothing else, everywhere. We don't start with visualization yet. Just quietly or silently repeat the mantra or repeat the idea, only love, everywhere, in your mind. Silently repeat the phrase and just enjoy the sound of it, enjoy the feel of it, and gradually get comfortable with it. Allow whatever feelings come up as you repeat the phrase. Once you start to get a little bit comfortable with it, start to bring in some visualization. Imagine an infinite ocean of love, filling up all available space, inwardly and outwardly. Surrounding you and coming right into the very center of your being, connecting with you, becoming part of you. Consciously try to mix your sense of self with this infinite ocean of love. So that it is you and you are it. And now make an effort to expand this ocean of love and make it as huge, as big as you possibly can. Imagine it filling up the universe and beyond that. Something complete and total. No borders, no boundaries. Consistent. Uniform. No gaps or spaces. Only love, nothing else, everywhere. Universal love, divine love, the love of God, if you like. And take a moment to hold that. Enjoy the vastness, the hugeness of it. Enjoy the simplicity. Only one thing, nothing else. Consistent, even. Imagine that this infinite ocean of love has always been there. Everything else comes and goes, here today, gone tomorrow. But underneath all that, holding it, witnessing it, is something eternal. Just enjoy that feeling of timelessness. Feel that this ocean of love is awareness. Conscious, a witnessing consciousness. Witnessing from every atom, from every particle of our awareness. Hold that sense of witnessing. Keeping this feeling, now silently begin to repeat the mantra with your breath. As you inhale, Baba, Nam. As you exhale, Kevalam. Inhale, Baba, Nam. Exhale, Kevalam. First, focus on the sound of the words. Hear the sound of each word clearly. There is power in the sound. Get into a steady, even, continuous rhythm with your breath. Sound plus rhythm. And every now and then, keep coming back to the beautiful idea of the mantra. Only love, nothing else, everywhere. Other thoughts may come and go. That's normal. But just keep returning to those three things. The sound of the mantra, the rhythm of your breath, and the beautiful idea. Only love, nothing else, everywhere. Now continue on your own. We'll go for about 10 minutes and then we'll bring the meditation to an end. All right. Gradually relax your concentration. Be aware of your body. Be aware of the space around you. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. But see if you can keep the mantra going with your eyes open. So if something brings us a feeling of well-being and a feeling of peace, there is a natural sense of gratitude and relief. So I feel a tremendous sense of gratitude that the mantra is there, that I am able to use it and use such a simple little tool that has such a profound effect. Just by repeating the mantra, I focus on such a beautiful thought, such a true thought. One of our volunteers this morning was speaking about that and said, think about the idea, and then he stopped and said, no, not the idea, the fact. And that is an interesting shift, because what you're focusing on in the meditation is not the changing surface realities, but the unchanging, eternal, permanent reality, that underlying substance or oneness, which is the deeper truth. So in meditation we focus on the reality, right? Not the duality. So having something like that that helps us connect with the eternal reality, the essence of our own being, the essence of life, is something to be tremendously thankful for. And if you bring a little bit of that sense of gratitude into your meditation, it actually helps the meditation. It brings a sense of reverence and appreciation, which helps the heart and mind be more open. So think about that. Think that both during the day, when you're moving around, you have this wonderfully effective and enjoyable tool that you can use, and be grateful for it and use it as much as you can. Mantra is something that the more you use it, the more blissful it becomes and the more powerful it becomes. The other thing that I was reflecting on the other day was that the essence of cool is being able to be calm despite what is happening around. So we have this idea of the eye of the cyclone. And the image of the eye of the cyclone is nice because it has a small center, the eye, which gives that sense of kind of detachment, right? Some of us use a chakra when we meditate, so we withdraw our attention to the chakra point, and that helps us kind of pull back and have a stable nucleus that is unaffected. But it also includes, when we say the eye of the cyclone, it includes the vastness of the cyclone itself, right? So there is a view, a very comprehensive 360 powerful view. And that's a magic combination, which is very important in meditation. Both the detached center and the extended view that comes when you lift your head up. So for example, if you go up in a building, when you're on the ground floor or the basement, it's very cramped. You can only see what's right around you. But every floor you come up, your distance from the ground increases, and you become kind of smaller in that sense in relation to the ground. So you're coming away from the ground. But as you come away from the ground, what's happening at the same time is that the view all around you is getting bigger and bigger. The ground is getting smaller, and the view around you is getting bigger and bigger. And that's what we're trying to do in meditation. We're stepping back from the tiny boundaries of our everyday world, pulling ourselves up further and further to the top of that mountain, or maybe even further. And the ground is getting smaller, but the view of the totality is expanding. And that kind of simultaneous interplay of the center and the vastness, right? The tiny, small center which helps you detach. I am the eye of the cyclone, right? And yet the awareness of the vastness around you without getting lost in it or getting caught up in it. So think about that. Maybe you can try repeating it to yourself every now and then when you're walking around. I am the eye of the cyclone. And just observe how it gives you this kind of centeredness, but also awareness of a bigger perspective, kind of lifts your head up out of your everyday world and connects you with a bigger picture. Keep that thought or notice that happening when you do your meditation as well. So, gratitude, bring a sense of gratitude that you have this wonderful mantra, and explore this feeling of being the center of something vast. The eye of the cyclone is one little phrase. It also occurred to me that I am the nucleus of eternity, right? So your own nucleus is the outer part of yourself that is changing, the body, the personality, but the nucleus, the center of yourself, which is the center of everything, the same stillness at the center of all things. That is the nucleus of everything, the nucleus of eternity. So it's a kind of poetic image, but there's something very important in it, that mixture of the tiny nucleus in the center of the vast. I've shared this with you sometimes before, the beautiful quote from Swami Nisargadatta, where he said, "Wisdom tells me I am nothing. Love tells me I am everything. Between these two, my life moves." So again, that same contrast and dual simultaneous experience of being nothing and everything. So that little phrase, I am the nucleus of eternity. I am the invisible center of eternity or infinity. Mia shares with us Rumi's saying, "You are not a drop in the ocean, you are the entire ocean in a drop." And that helps her in meditation visualization. Yeah, that same kind of mixture of those two elements, the vastness and the drop. Okay, so we're going to take a few moments now. If anyone has any questions, please type them in the chat. And if you think about it when we're all finished, of something you could have asked, then write it down and save it for next week. So, over to you. Is there anything you want to ask about meditation, about the spiritual journey, about maybe the difficulties that you're facing that create obstacles for you in the meditation? Okay, so we're going to have a little bit of silence. Let's not worry about that. So give everybody a few moments to see if something comes up. Frosty is asking, may I ask a question in regards to oneness? Of course. Please go ahead. I'll just wait a moment as Frosty writes her question. I'm wondering if it's the Frosty I know from Iceland. First of all, thank you for the guided meditation and teachings. Now, this might be a bit of a difficult question, but there is something I've been contemplating for quite some time. We yearn for oneness, and perhaps one day all things shall become one again, the pure bliss. However, this state has to be temporary, as the only thing absolute oneness can do is to separate itself, rebirthing the cycle of our existence. Do we really have a choice in the path of life, or are all the outcomes inevitable? Okay, very nice question. Well, we do have choices in practice, right? Maybe the outcomes are inevitable, but that doesn't detract from the fact that we experience choices. And somebody asked me that, the same question yesterday or the day before, I think. And the way it seems to me is that if you know what a maze is, it's kind of a puzzle that you get. There's one way through it, and you have to choose which way you go. And if you choose the wrong way, you come to a dead end, and then you have to go back and you try another way, and all the way through the maze, there are different turns, but there's only one way through it all. So we have the choice to take as many wrong turns, but ultimately there is only one way, and that is towards the center, towards our own inner being, towards enlightenment, towards oneness. So the universe is kind of like a learning journey where we explore and find the right way through the maze, and we find the right way partly by making the choices to go the wrong way, and once we've gone the wrong way enough times, we take another choice, right? So in the end, everything is inevitable. Everyone has to go, but we have plenty of freedom to make choices, and some may learn quickly, some may learn slowly. And the other thing that I think bears on this question is that if we look at the universe, the underlying theme of it is the evolution of consciousness from small to big and bigger and bigger, and finally to infinite. So I think all consciousness, even the consciousness of a simple atom, will evolve over time. And it may sometimes go backwards, but the general movement is going forwards. So for me, that's an optimistic outlook, is that eventually through trial and error, no matter how how many times we may make mistakes, but eventually we are moving towards higher consciousness. And I think that's true individually and collectively. Collectively, we may make mistakes, we may go backwards, but that will be temporary. So that's my view on your question. All right. And that brings us to 1900, 7 o'clock. So I'd like to say thank you all for joining us, and I wish you a very pleasant week. We have a retreat this coming weekend, and if any of you are within travel distance of it, you are most welcome. The theme is art and spirituality, and on the art side we're focusing on storytelling, and on the spirituality side we're focusing on the ethics of Ashtanga Yoga, the yamas and niyamas, the principles that help give us a harmonious life. So how can we weave that into our stories? Take care. Have a great week. Thank you again for joining. Namaskar.